think I've said this before, but I'm going to say it again. I like losing weight. That's a good thing. It's a positive thing. The part I don't like is it makes all my clothes loose fitting, and I hate that feeling of sagging and drooping and constantly having to pull my britches up. So I'm at that point right now, and we're walking to the bank, and I'm like every 10 steps I got to stop and pull my pants back up. Yeah. Yes, I'm having a hamburger for breakfast. Another fantasy I have, and hopefully my ultimate goal as to, what we'll be able to achieve when we're old and gray and the kids aren't home anymore, is to buy a mobile home and just travel around the country from, place to place, just visiting and trying to see everything. Me and Amy have decided that once we're retired, we don't ever want to live in one place for too long. So we figured that'd be the neatest way to do it. Just travel around campground to campground, national park to national park, and see the whole country. Living up south in the winter and up north in the summers. Yeah, I think about that a lot. I hope we can do it sooner rather than later, which is another reason to lose weight, so I'll be fit enough to do that sort of thing. I think I figured out why I don't mention anything positive. It's because the only things I have to talk about that are positive, or things that I really enjoy, are video games and board games, and if all I did was talk about them, it'd just make me wish I was inside playing them and not out here taking a walk. That I don't want to make it sound like all I do all day is play video games. One of the things I need to keep reminding myself is I'm not so much as on a diet as I am on a lifestyle change. The whole reducing one of my meals or trying to make one of my meals vegetarian isn't a diet. I want it to be a lifestyle change. I want it to be that way the rest of my life. I've got to figure out ways to make it more interesting and possibly a little more cost effective, but I don't want to do this, hit 270 and then just go back to eating whatever I was eating before, eating meat all the time and hair. No, this is a lifestyle change. This isn't a diet, this is a lifestyle change. I'm not exactly sure of the spelling, but here's a random thought for you. Who decided that the word raise should be used when talking about demolishing structures, as in raising them to the ground? That's the other way around. When you raise something, you go away from the ground, right? Not rip it apart and destroy it. Speaking of, strange words, is it any coincidence that the phrase ramp up and amp up pretty much mean the same thing? Taking a picture now of what I pretty much ate yesterday, so maybe I'll duplicate the picture and call it another stock image.